Hi, okay, here we go again. This time I want to speak about the Minister of Religion work visa. I'm excited about this already because I love this particular one, and it allows religious people or ministers of religion, um, personnel who have secured work with a faith group, the emphasis on faith group, and it's not limited to the main religions faith group, as long as you are recognized as a faith group and you have an establishment here in the UK, or you have an employer here, a certificated employer, or an employer that has a certificate of sponsorship to issue and has been allowed by the Home Office to work in the UK as a faith community or a faith employer, you qualify to come into the UK if you come under their sponsorship. Now, this is interesting, and I will go through it. It's not exhaustive, it's not something that I am able to say everything here, but I will give you a basic understanding of what you require if you want to apply as a minister of religion. Then you can also apply as a religious worker, who is not a head of a church, is not a pastor, is not a minister of religion, so to say, but you are a church worker. So you're either in the administration, you're an usher, you are a guitarist, you're in the music department, and you want to come to work for your organization in the UK, you're allowed to come and proceed to obtain a visa. Now, again, the difference is that for a minister of religion, properly so stated, you have to be able to prove evidence that you are a minister of religion. I will come to that later. Same thing for a religious worker. A religious worker will be given 2 years maximum. You cannot extend that, but a minister of religion, you can extend it after 5 years, and then you can apply for settlement. You can bring your spouse, you can bring your children, and that's why I like that. And you are coming to work for a faith community. So let's go over that again. You can come to the UK and work as a minister of religion. If you've been offered a job within the faith community, you need to be able to prove that you're a missionary, you are a member of a religious order, and you meet all the eligibility requirements. I will take you through the eligibility requirements so that you see whether you qualify before you attempt to apply. You must have a certificate of sponsorship. I mentioned that. You must be able to prove your knowledge of English. You must have personal savings so that you can support yourself when you arrive in the UK. Now, I must emphasize this: if your employer or your sponsor has a grade A listing, you don't need to prove your financial ability. You rely entirely on your sponsor. You must show that you can travel, and your travel history over the last 5 years must be exhibited. You must have passed your tuberculosis test if you are from a listed country. So the key with regards to this visa is that the sponsor, that is your employer, which is a faith community, must do a lot of work. They must be approved by the Home Office. They must have a sufficient certificate of sponsorship to be able to recruit you. They must go through the recruitment processes, and they must give sufficient time to be able to do the advertisement, do the recruitment, follow all the necessary procedures. If you have a faith community here that is willing to recruit you, if you contact us, we will be able to help advise the faith community on how to do it. Basically, that is very, very critical. Now, if you're already here, if you're here with a tier 1 visa, you're here with a tier 2 sports person visa, you're here with a tier 2 general visa, you are here with an intra-company transfer visa, you are here with a tier 4, which is usually student visa, and you have the eligible qualification, you are here with a startup visa or an innovator visa, you may be able to change your visa to minister of religion. If you find work in it, and you follow the necessary procedure, like I said, it's a good route to settle in the UK, because you can also bring your dependents, and you can bring your spouse. Okay, I think I need to emphasize what you need to be able to prove, or your employer needs to be able to demonstrate on your certificate of sponsorship. On the certificate of sponsorship, of course, your full names must be there, the details of the job, and your salary, and any other remuneration, either bonuses, accommodation, fees, and so on and so forth. The job must be a T2 Minister of Religion, and you must be qualified to do the job of a Minister of Religion. And you must be, like I've said before, be sponsored by a religious order of who you are a member of. And you must be able to perform religious duties. That's key within the sponsors organization, or directed by the sponsors organization in the UK. Now, this particular one requires you to be able to do the preaching, pastoral and non-pastoral work. You are not going to be asked to do mainly non-pastoral duties, because what they want you to do as a main part of your job description. Pastoral duties, you must be able to lead worship, you must be able to lead prayers. You must be able to do generally what a lead person in that organization should be able to do. You must also be able to demonstrate, especially on the circuit of sponsorship, your pay and conditions, and it is more or less equal to the pay that is given to settled workers in the UK. So that's who, and the expectations of the Home Office of who a Minister of Religion should be, and what your sponsor must show on the certificate of sponsorship. It may seem tedious, detailed, and difficult, but it's something that, if you take it one step after the other, is quite very direct and easy. Finally, you must ensure that you put into consideration the fees, the official fees that you need to pay to the Home Office. This service that I'm rendering, advice and consultation, is entirely free. I'm just doing that for humanity. But it's very important that you understand that you have to pay official fees to the Home Office. You have to pay what we call a health surcharge fees. That has been levied now, so that you can benefit from the NHS. You must ensure that you are able to cover all those fees. You must be able to cover your travel tickets, the issuance of your passport, and so on and so forth. So that is assumed. So that I don't say I've not told you, but it's basically a good one, especially for ministers of religion, and also for religious workers in the faith community. Very, very important. And I want you to share this with your faith community in your home country. Share it as far as possible. If you have faith communities here, organizations here who can help you, if you qualify, contact them and ask them to contact me on the email that is displayed. I'll be able to put them through. Now, what you need to do is to share this clip, like it, make your comment, apply notifications, so that when I post on that one, you'll be able to see it clearly. Take care.